Welcome to Otuho-Bari with me on your Hangadani. Today I'm presenting Otuho-Bari series. Otuho-Bari series consists of words which are similar between our two languages. Now, as a tutor of Otuho language, it is always taking a lot of time, to decide what topics to teach. It needs a lot of time, it needs a lot of effort to do that. But now I just want to mention some words verbally so that our young ones, our children, and all those who are interested to learn Otuho languages to be able to listen to the recording, the video recording, so that they can learn those words quickly. To let you know, I'm somebody who is interested to learn languages, and I want to become a polyglot. A polyglot is somebody who speaks many languages. I've already working knowledge in some of the languages, such as French. Now, to begin with our greetings in Otuho language, when you see somebody, you can always say to them, Mong. Mong, this is one person. When there are many, you say Mongtina. Also, you can say Ogolo. Okay, this is one person. For two or more people, you can say Ogotina. All right. I want to debunk a myth because recently our new generation, Otuho generations, who are endeavoring to learn Otuho language, they want to greet, using the times of the day. This is not true, because Otuho language, we don't greet according, to the times of the day. We just say Ogolo, Ogotina, Mongtina. Okay. In Bari language, I don't speak Bari language, but the greeting in Bari, I think good morning is Dapure or Do Adoto. In French, I learned French sometimes back at the French Cultural Center in Khartoum, because at that time I used to work for MSF Holland in a place called Amkara in Gadaref. So I learned French at the French Culture Center. The greeting in French is bonjour, which is good morning. Comment ça va? How are you? This is, if you don't know somebody, you say comment ça va? How are you? But if you know you are somebody and you are friends, always the French people say tutoyer. You have to say comment vas-tu? Means how are you? The response is ça va bien, merci. Means I'm all right, thank you. Hausa, which is spoken in northern Nigeria in a place called Sokoto. So when I worked in Gadaref at Omkra, there were Hausa people over there. So I was able to learn a bit of Hausa. So the greeting in Hausa is Inakwana. The response is Lafiano. Inagejia, Bagejia. Any problem? No problem. Okay. Yaron Kalavia, how are your children? All right. That's the greeting in Hausa. In Arabic, which is actually spoken in Sudan and North Sudan and South Sudan, Assalamu alaikum means peace be with you. Wa alaikum salam. All right. In Spanish, the greeting is Buenos dias. Means dia is a day. Buenos dias. Buenos dias. So that's a greeting in Spanish. Okay. So these are a few of the languages I'm endeavoring to learn and major in them or master them properly. Now, coming back to Otuho-Bari series. Otuho language is already similar to Bari language, but also there are other languages in South Sudan which are similar to Otuho language. But in particular, I want to point out one of the languages is spoken in East Africa and Uganda. This is a language of Ateso people. So on one of my YouTube videos, somebody commented that the words that I taught on the video were similar to their languages. So this is a good thing, So now I want to provide these words to you so that you can listen. Our people For example, Orugo people are already intermarry with Bari people, and also we have got Orugo people living in central Equatoria, in Juba, which is the capital city of South Sudan. Also, we have got Orugo people, working in Western Equatoria. So those are the some places where Bari language is spoken. But also we have got Bari people living in Torit. So, by providing these words, we'll make sure that you can actually hear or listen to what other person is saying. All right? To begin with, is the word that I'm going to mention now is abuse or revile. So abuse or revile in Oruo language is Ekekiana or Omorio. Omorio is like an insult. In Bari is Kekendia or Mojo. Okay. To accept something as true is called Iruk in Oruo language. In Bari is Rugo. To go across in Oruo language is Alangu or Alang. In Bari language is Langu. Okay. Acute or sharp in Oruo language is Ove. In Bari language is Ope. To adhere in mind is Iruk in Oruo language. In Bari language is Rugo. To admit something as true in Oruo language is Iruk. In Bari language is Rugo. Ago, which is the past, in Oruo language is Alang. In Bari language is Langu. Agreement in Oruo is Neruhi. In Bari is Ruket. Long ago in Oruo language is Nyaberin. In Bari they call it Beron. To air clauses, to put clauses on the line, in Oruo language is Ologe. In Bari is Lokin. Not to allow something, in Oruo language is Iruk. In Bari language is Rugo. Amputate, to cut something or amputate. In Oruo Onguradi, in Bari is Ngutuk. N, which is the coordinating verbs when we are writing sentences, in Oruo is Iko. In Bari is Ko. So the ants, the black ants, the small ones, in Oruo language we call Emugunyi, which is singular. The plural is Emugunyi. In Bari is called Mukunyet, or Mukun is the plural. Okay. The ant bear in Oruo language is Apengale. Okay, this is in a dialect. Oruo language is Apengale. In Bari language they call Mengle. So the real name of ant bear in Oruo is Olohute or Ohude. Okay. The antelope is bushbuck. It's called Nabo or Abo in Oruo. The plural is Abojin. In Bari is Cabo or Cabojin. The roan antelope is called Abore. The plural is Aborea in Oruo language. In Bari is called Bure or Borea. The Ugandan carp is called Amuge in Oruo language. The plural is Amugyo. In Bari is Muge or Mugyot. Okay. The waterbuck is also another animal. We call it Abobit. The plural is Abobito. In Bari is Bobut or Bobuton. Dueka in Oruo language is called Amoring. This is singular. Plural is Amoringo. In Bari language is Muri or Murnyeki. Okay. They approve something. To approve something in Oruo language is Iruk. In Bari is Irugo. April, the month of April. In Oruo is called Adhas. But when we use to read the months, using numbers, in Oruo language, April is Ayaba Rangwani. In Bari is called Yapatoingwan. Okay. Arab, the Arab people, Oruo people will call All Arabi or Arabi. Bari will call Arabi or Arabichio. Okay. The armpit, Oruo people will call Equidic. The plural is Equidigi. In Bari is called Kokodi or Kokodilan. Okay. To ask or request something in Oruo is called Omojo. In Bari is Moyu or Longu. To ask a question in Oruo language is Evia. In Bari language is Pia. Okay. Asleep or be asleep in Oruo language or Joro. In Bari is Doto. So these are some of the words which are similar between our sister languages. So you can be able to listen to them. I just want to apologize to people from Bari community that because I don't speak Bari, but I'm trying to learn the language. So if I make any pronunciation mistake, let me know. I'm going to upload this one on my YouTube channel, and also I'll send it to my Facebook account. Okay, let's have a conversation. But this is a quick way of of learning our languages by providing sufficient information out there to people to use. At the moment, we are living in Western countries where our children, most of them who are born here, don't speak our languages. So, but if they are interested to learn the languages, they will be able to use this information through their parents. They can sit down, listen to the video, and write these words down, and then try to use them in their sentences. Okay. So hopefully next time I will present a second part. This is part 1 of Otuho-Bari series. So from time to time I'm going to present such words verbally. Thank you very much.